Girl, we talking today. We got tea today, so if y'all bitches ain't ready, class is in session. Yo, what's up guys, it's Deja. Welcome back to my channel. As you see, your girl got some new hair. But in today's video, we're doing a little quick chit chat. Get ready with me. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Because we got some shit to talk about. Like, we talking about that self-love. We talk about relationships. We talk about friendships. We talk about self-worth. We talk about living your best life. So if you want to learn all about how to do that, what I've been through, what you probably can relate to or can't relate to, I don't know what y'all like, but whatever. If you want to, continue to watch. But before we get into this video, you know what you gotta do? You better hit that subscribe. I think I'm playing with you. With this new hair? You think this is Nicole? You think Nicole is playing with you? I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, please subscribe. I love you. Let's hop right into it. Be prepared to see a nigga more right. Go. What do you do? I think I just decided I'm gonna do my intro when I'm done with my makeup and actually looking cute. But yes, your girl, she got some new hair. She got some inches. Now, a lot of things, listen, y'all, a lot of things have changed, baby girl. I'm a new woman. Okay, anyways, in today's video, I'm gonna be getting ready and I'm going to be talking to you about something that's extremely important to me, how it became extremely important to me, what happened, how I changed, and how I am moving forward and stuff like that. All right, let's get started. So we are talking about self-love, self-worth, self-actualization, all of that good stuff. I believe with my full heart that your inner really does reflect your outer. And when you're not good on the inside, things are not going to be good on the outside either. So that means if you're feeling low, if you're feeling sad, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling this, that, like, it's going to reflect in your outer. Because if you're feeling lonely on the inside, it's going to attract more situations where you're just lonely. Because I mean, I'm sorry, but when you're lonely and you're sad and depressed, that pushes away good energy, if you get what I'm saying. That's why it's important. Okay, yeah, that's why it's important to really focus on making sure you're okay on the inside so you can attract good energy, good people, positive people, like a positive mindset on the outer. Self-love, it's honestly one of the key things needed to have a prosperous life. Like you know, you hear about it and it's like, oh, it's self-love, like, oh, I get it, yeah, love yourself, da da da. But no, like, really, like do that shit. Like, okay, first of all, that lack of self-love can have you doing stuff and have you thinking stuff that is just not healthy, and it won't bring happiness to you. And I'm gonna be honest, it really won't. Whoa, I look really orange, but okay, we're gonna turn that down. Let me start from what my situation was. So I was in, and I'm not gonna get too into detail because that's my business, but I had gotten out of a relationship with a person, right? And then so this and this, yada yada yada, whatever. Somehow it turned into me trying to fight to get this person back, and in the midst of trying to do that, I completely lost sense of who I was, lost a sense of how much I'm worth, lost sense of just so many things, and like I got to a very low point of unhappiness within myself that it reflected on my outer, and that's all I could think about. And because it was all I could think about, it became like just a staple in my like life. And I was just really focused on the fact that like I needed this person, da 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 da. I continued trying to make something happen with this person until something big happened to where I had to completely like cut that shit off. So I cut it off, and then I go without talking to this person for a while, and one, I never felt so free in my entire life. However, I also felt confused. And I'm gonna tell you why I felt confused. With this happening, I realized that I used that person I was fighting for to fill the voids of my self-love. And when they continually decided not to love or care for me at all in any forms of way, it beat me up mentally to where it was just like, what the fuck, I'm broken down, I'm lost, I don't know what to do, like nobody's here to love me, this and this. And taking like a full taking a full step back, getting rid of that person was probably the best thing I could have ever did for myself, because I found out so much about myself. And within those cracks, I found out what was missing and I filled it myself. And that was it. It never felt so good. And honestly, for the person I was fighting for, after I filled them shits myself, I didn't even want that person. That person looked completely different to me when I decided not to depend on others. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot. And that was my biggest mistake, and I will never make that mistake again. But it's like, you cannot depend on others to love you but you. And that's why I tell you it's so important to love yourself. Because if I would have loved myself from the jump, I would have been gotten rid of that person. Like, honestly, like from where I'm at now and like looking back on how like things played out, like I literally, it went to a point where I felt like I was begging someone to love me, which you should never get there, ever. We could talk about boys another video, but you should never get there. Like, and this is why I say, like, you can't depend on anybody but yourself for you to love yourself. And how that's so important. Yourself and God. That's it. If that's what you believe in. Yourself and God. Like, that's it. Because at the end of the day, people are human. People change their minds like they change their clothes. So you cannot change your mind on yourself. You cannot stop believing in yourself. You cannot stop loving yourself, because like people will come and go throughout your life, change their, oop, I got concealer on my wall, but change their emotions about you, change. One day they might just want to do you dirty, play fake, but you have to have you always. And honestly, in that moment, it showed that I really didn't have me. And when it was time to actually like buck up and just dip, like I couldn't, because I realized how dependent on that person I was. But I mean, now I've never felt so happy with myself, proud of myself. Like, I don't know, it's like it feels, it's a fulfilling feeling. Fulfilling feeling? Yeah, it's a fulfilling feeling to have that. And I notice even with my outer, the way I look at shit differently now. It's just like it's completely different. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this one last time. Your tolerance for bullshit shows how much you love yourself, and it also dictates how other people will treat you. And on that note, I'm gonna get my powder because I look weird like a glazed donut. Now I say this because, for example, say you have a job, you have a friend, you have a boo, you have a whatever, and they constantly treat you, or they overwork you when you say you don't want that many hours, or when you go into work they don't appreciate you, or your boo, like they constantly doing some fuck shit and not taking you into account, or doing this or doing that or doing whatever. And you constantly go back and be like, oh, okay, whatever, okay, sure, I guess. Pretty much saying yes to stuff that you know you want to say no to, but just dealing with it. Like, just going with it. Like, no. That tells me, as the other person, as the boo, as the boss, as the other friend, like,
oh, they gonna stay. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, because I know they're gonna stay.
But also what that says about that other person too is, one, they don't respect you at all, and they're not afraid to lose you. So they don't value you. And that's clear and evident that they don't value you, because if they continue to do stuff they don't value you. But it's also saying and showing how you don't even value your damn self. Girl, we talking today. We got tea today, so if y'all bitches ain't ready, class is in session. Okay? You don't value yourself. Because listen here, if you valued yourself and you knew your worth, you loved yourself, you would be like, you know what? No, because that's not benefiting me in any way. And you think that's like kind of selfish, but at the end of the day, it's not. Like, don't feel bad for wanting what you want and not taking anything else. And be like, I know I'm asking a lot, but no, you are. You're asking too much and I cannot do that. Why? Because that does not benefit me in any forms of way at all. So stop doing shit for people who don't give a shit about you. What, do you think you cannot find better friends? You can't find a better job? You can't find a better boo? Trust me, sis. Trust me. And that's what I got lost in. Maybe I didn't love myself enough to be like, you know what? There is something out there better for me. There is someone out there who will love me the way I want to be loved. I don't have to convince them. They know my worth. They don't want me to leave. They have everything that I have to offer. No. And that's what happens when you know your worth. If I would have said that shit to myself back then, like, I would have been like, no. If I say that shit now, that's what I believe. And I feel like if somebody truly values you, and if you truly value yourself, you gonna do shit, you gonna say no. You gonna be like, no, nada. That's not what the fuck was gonna happen. We have the ability to really change our lives if we wanted to. Like, we constantly say like, oh, this person keep doing me dirty, like with, for example, with the job stuff, or they overworking me and they don't care, and this and this, and they don't appreciate me at my job, or my boyfriend doesn't appreciate me and he just do whatever he want, or he cheat on me, or this. You're allowing the shit. You're allowing it. Like, when it fully clicked that, like, I was allowing this shit, and I was allowing people to continuously do me however the fuck they wanted to do me, and I still stayed there? What? Like, that bitch don't even sound like me now. But, like, it's the truth. Like, you really gotta look at yourself and be like, not only am I worth something better, I am going to get something better. You know, when you feel like you aren't worth it, you gonna stay in that. You gonna stay in that same situation, having that same person doing you dirty. Like, bitch, if you don't get up and leave, listen, this is why I take my purse and walk up out that bitch. Like, for real, like, shit don't even be that serious. I'm at the point in my life, like, if it don't make me happy, if it don't motivate me, if it don't inspire me, if it doesn't love and support me the way I want to be loved and supported, that's a waste of my motherfucking time. And you gotta go. Or it gotta go. Like, we're only on this earth for a limited time. So why would I waste my time on something or someone that's not doing what I want? And call it selfish, but I deserve to get what I want. And nothing less. And you know what? I'm gonna go get it. Or I'm gonna attract it. Or I'm gonna, like, it's going to come. And you have to realize too, if you're vibrating at a low level because you don't love yourself, or you don't take time to really understand what's going on around you and stuff, and so you're vibrating at this low level, you're gonna attract more low vibration people, broken people, low vibration opportunities, boof ass shit. Like,
again, again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit. Same old fucking shit.
That's not for me. Not for me at all. I'm out here. I got things to do. I have to make my dreams come true for myself. Why? Because I deserve it. You need to start saying shit like, because I deserve it. Like, I just cleaned up my whole room. Why? Because I deserve a clean room. I deserve a clean space. I deserve my feng shui shit just doing all the shits. I keep putting makeup on myself. By the way, guys, this is my vision board. If you've never seen it, my vision board's back here. But yeah, like, you gotta stand up for yourself. And you gotta stand up for yourself, not only for yourself, but for other people too. Because, and this is just repeating what I said before, but how you treat yourself is how other people gonna treat you. And it's completely honest. And that's why I feel like it's so important now. Like, before I just let shit happen, before I was just be like, oh, okay, I guess, just to be less dramatic, or just be like, just get to a resolution or something like that. Now, bitch, what you say? Cause we gonna talk, cause whatever compromise I make, you compromise in the same motherfucking amount. I've been cussing too much. But no, that's for real. Like, stop being lenient. Stop doing shit just cause people want you to do shit. Get what you want. Get what you want. At the end of the day, this is your life. And if you live a life that's unfulfilled, it's because you allowed it. Everything is because you allow it. Everything is because of your mindset. Everything, like, it's like, you see why it drives me absolutely insane. Like, once it fully clicked that I was in control of everything and all the shit that happened, like, that's not the one I wanted, but okay. All the shit that happened, I allowed it to happen to me. Like, I allowed somebody to do me dirty. But why? Because I didn't love myself. But, like, it won't happen again. Just know that for a fact. When I dated in the past, I was naive enough to think like, oh yeah, two halves make a whole. Two halves. So everything you got and everything I got, we're gonna make a whole. Fuck that. No. You need two whole people to make greatness. A power couple. That's what I want. I want to be a whole person within myself, and then meet somebody else who is a whole person, vibrating high, and got goals, got dreams, and is chasing after them, who wants the same. I don't want nobody who gonna tolerate bullshit either for their lives, because I don't want that for them. This is not dark enough, but whatever. Let shit flow. Don't force nothing. Don't force nobody to stay with you. Don't force nothing. If people want to go, they can go. Like, that's why I say I'm so excited, because it's just like, with this next chapter in my life, I feel like when I do fall in love and stuff like that, it's gonna be different. Because I'm not using them to fill a void. And not saying that all my voids are filled right now, all of this stuff, I'm perfect, and self-love, I'm not. Because I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. But, like, my foundation is strong now. And nothing can break that down. Which I am so proud of myself about. Like, so proud of myself. And I always get freaking mascara on top of my lip. And I should want to clump today. When it is time to date, it's like, I love myself 100%, but with you, I feel 150% of love. You understand that? Like, I feel beautiful like 100% of the time because I love myself, but you make me feel 200% beautiful or something like that. I know it probably don't make sense, but it makes sense in my head. But like, that's what I mean. Like, they should not complete you. They should add on to you. And that's what I learned, and that's why like certain things just don't impress me anymore. I feel like my standards for men, my expectations for the man who's going to be in my life, he has to meet or he has to go. And I will not settle until I find one who's willing to provide what I need. And that's it. And so until then, I'm gonna be intentionally single. I mean, I'm not looking right now. I'm not, like, again, if something happens, something happens. But because with those standards, they either go nut up or shut up. Before, I noticed with myself, I would just allow stuff, and it made me unhappy. But I just accepted it because it is what it is. Because that was like my first relationship, so I really didn't know like this and that. But with this next one, like with this self-love, like I found myself having an attitude, like either in or out, pick one. Again, you are like the people you're around, and if I have high expectations for the people around me and the people in myself, then we gonna be the clique, we gonna be the squad, we gonna be the people, we gonna be doing the shit. And I think today's a gloss type of day. You know, a simple gloss, simple look. This was actually a really basic makeup look today. Oh, let me do a little bronzer because let me do something. Gosh, I ain't do jack. This is like a 5th grade.
Alright guys, welcome to my middle school makeup tutorial.
That's what I did. Moral of the story is love yourself, live your best life, do what you want to do whatever makes you happy. Make sure you're good on the inside so you can reflect it all on the outside, and only great things will happen to you. And I'm so proud of myself and just what's to come. And I want you guys to feel the same way too. I think it's so important because at one point I was very low. And this is just to tell you, you can get out of that. You are capable, you are able, and all it really takes is some introspection and some love from yourself and understanding that you are worth it. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, tell your bitches love each other, love y'all sis. I'm here to support everybody who is on their journey in this life, and I just want to be there and just be like, you know what guys, I love y'all, seeing y'all doing whatever y'all want to do. Anyways, I'm about to go talk to y'all mother truckers in my next freaking video. Peace.